He's got his live going as well. Oh, thank you. That's my gift for today. I appreciate you guys so much for coming in the room. Y'all go ahead and tap the screen, share the live. We are going to fry some chicken. I got a little skillet. We're getting ready to get it going. He's getting the cameras together. I'm gonna let him run with me with this dish. We're gonna talk like we normally do. So you go ahead and tap that screen, share the live. We're gonna get into this real quick. For you guys that just walked in, continue to tap the screen, share the live. Let them know I'm back.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do some fried chicken. Tell oh, that's your niece right there. Tell Uncle I said hey.
Hey, what's going on? All
Alright, so
let me get the potatoes first, just so they can get them going, because they take the longest.
you don't want to cut those into.
I know. I'm just gonna show them real quick. The size I want to cut them.
Where's your cutting board?
All right.
You moved it.
Yeah, because I found that the air fryer is connected to this island also.
Okay.
Like that plug is connected to the island. So what's going on, everybody? I got my sister, so I'm gonna talk to my people too. Y'all people cool. But I'm gonna talk to my people real quick. What's going on, everybody? This is my sister,
Hi.
Chef Talisa. So she's actually a pastry chef and a regular chef. So she does also do other, amazing dishes. We are going to do a collaboration today, and I'm going to start on the mashed potatoes, but we're going to do a lump mashed potatoes. But here we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to. Everybody normally cuts their mashed potatoes when they make mashed potatoes. They cut them in big chunks. I'm going to tell you right now the best way to do that is actually, you want to cut them actually in smaller pieces. So we're just going to make them like about a ½ an inch thick. And the reason why we're doing that is because we want this to cook fast. We're going to speed the process up by cutting them this way. Mm-hmm. The salt gets all the way through it, plus it just cooks a lot faster. So this is not going to take as long as we normally make potatoes.
Right.
If you try to cook this whole thing right now, it's going to take about 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question with the different potatoes you have here. Mm-hmm. What is the starch in these potatoes? Are they like the rusty potatoes with the potatoes have a little bit more starch in them, or are they like this less starch in these potatoes?
There actually is less starch in these potatoes compared to rustic potatoes, which is really, really good. But if you're actually doing like French fries, you want to use the rustic potatoes. You still want to rinse it out on the outside to pull some of the starch on the outside, but then what you want to do is you want to double fry it.
Yeah.
And you want to use cold water and rinse them off a little bit and let them sit for a second.
Make sure you pat your fries off when you have them in water, because once you decide to take it and put it in the oil, it will pop. So please let your potatoes dry off once you cut them and you rinse them. Let them sit in the water. And what you'll notice is once they're sitting in that water, some of that starch will leak out into the water. And that's what you're trying to do, is pull some of the starch from the outside of that potato to make a really good crispy potato. That's a good cut.
One day we need to make some potatoes. I'm not using this. See this? Always cut your potatoes, always look inside.
You can cut the outside of that.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, time for all that.
it's not one.
Ooh. We got a lot of potatoes here, I'll tell you right now.
Yes, a lot.
Tons of potatoes.
Well, to be honest with you, it's gonna be me and you eating mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Kaden doesn't like mashed potatoes.
Okay,
So he doesn't like these mashed potatoes. So if my niece is over there, would you like some mashed potatoes? Would you like some catfish? Yeah, come on in, guys. Come on in. Y'all tap the screen. We're getting ready to make mashed potatoes, garlic roasted mashed potatoes, and we're also gonna go ahead and make some crispy fried catfish. With his homemade seasoning that he has, we're gonna make some really good garlic asparagus. I love garlic asparagus. He's got a couple of lemons. What are you gonna use lemons for?
So the lemons, I'm actually going to add that into the sauce.
Okay.
We could probably take a little bit of the zest of it, add it into the sauce, so it'll be like a lemon crab
Oh, I like that.
right on top of it.
I like that. And then the lemon, you gotta understand, it cuts some of that fat also
Mhm.
in the sauce, in the heavy cream sauce. It also gives it acidity as well. So the acidity is really good. So y'all go ahead and tap the screen, share the live. Tap the screen, share the live. Thank you for coming in. Today is my birthday. We are making a birthday meal. For me.
Birthday meal.
Birthday meal, birthday dish, you know what I'm saying. Well, I was gonna say dish, but it's more than a dish.
So I have the potatoes working right now. I only added salt into the water, and you want it not too salty, but slightly salty. It's not gonna over salt everything, but you just want it a little salty in there. Added a decent amount in there.
Not like
Right
you do
now-
your pasta, right?
No, not like you do your pasta, a little less than that, like half of that, but you want it salty. So there's enough salt that goes throughout it. If you don't, it's fine, you can add to it, but you'll end up using more salt than you need to. But I only added salt water in there, it's boiling right now, and we're gonna let that boil for at least about 15, 20 minutes. And once we're gonna do is we're gonna check this inside of it, and then we're gonna pull half of the water off. We're gonna take all the water off, and take about half of the water off, then we'll add our heavy cream, we'll add our butter, we'll add a lot of butter to it, I'm not gonna lie. So,
I like butter.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add our butter to it. Let's go, team.
so on the garlic, my sister does not like using the air fryer, like I do.
Well, we're gonna use it. I've never used the air fryer on garlic, but
Okay.
yeah.
So you can do this two ways on the with the air fryer when you're using garlic. You can cut the bulb in half, and then wrap it in aluminum foil, and then just throw it in the air fryer. Same way you do it in the oven. You can do it the exact same way in the air fryer.
So what you gonna do with the other garlic? Can I show them what you were talking about when you said cut it on the top, and I'll just
Yeah. All right.
So this is what he was talking about. We're taking the bulb right here, and we're just gonna take it and then cut it right down the top. When you do that right there, you cut the top.
These things didn't release as well as well.
No, it didn't. So that's what you do. You cut it on top like that, and then you just take it, put a bunch of oil on top of it, like your good olive oil. Use your really good olive oil. I don't know about the avocado oil. I like avocado oil as well. But you can use really good oil, right? Take that, wrap it up in aluminum foil, pop it in the oven, or how would you do this on the air fryer?
So in the air fryer, same way you do it in the oven. The whole thing with the air fryer, it just speeds the process up. 9 times when you're putting it in the oven, it takes around 15, 20 minutes for your oven to actually get to the temperature you're looking for. Air fryer cuts that time within minutes. So it'll be right where you need it to do in minutes. I mean, these things didn't release at all.
We didn't.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're struggling with the garlic. Give us a minute.
Another way you can do this with the garlic is put this in a glass jar and shake it before you
You have a
press
glass
the
jar?
garlic.
What's your one?
Yeah, I have tons of glass jars.
Let's
You already pressed it.
You can still do it.
No, you
You
can't. Nope. It's already pressed in.
All right.
There we go.
Garlic is giving us heal.
Alright.
All right, that should be enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, go ahead and finish it.
Okay.
Alright, so with my air fryer, now what I'm gonna do with this garlic right here, my air fryer, I'm gonna do the bulb first. I'm gonna take aluminum foil. Like this. I'm gonna go ahead, put my bulb in the middle. Put this down in half. You want to get a little bit of salt. This is going to season the garlic. And I have my little thing right here. This is actually my olive oil.
I love that thing.
Yeah. And we're just going to top it off right here. Roll it up. And that is it. I'm gonna put this in the air fryer, like that. Right in the center. And press roast. It's gonna have it at 400 degrees, immediately roasting it, and that is it for that.
How long?
I would do the whole, like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Now that's a lot different from actually waiting for it to roast in the oven.
You let it wait roast in the oven, it's gonna take all day.
Yeah. So this way right here, we're gonna use this to chop and put in the sauce.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
No, you're good. Passing all up. So I saw this recently, but he used a heavier knife, and he actually minced the garlic with one sweep. I wanted to try it, so we're gonna try it. It's just amazing. It was really like,
Are you really gonna try this now?
yeah, might as well. Yeah.
Oh God, show
Listen,
them
you
your
can
knife.
always learn.
Show them your knife.
Yeah.
Did you show them your knife?
Not yet. Getting
Oh
a
my
little
God,
paper on
guys.
this thing. Little paper on this.
There's still paper on
On this one.
it? Ooh,
Ooh.
okay.
We're good.
Yeah.
Now, if you just have a regular piece of garlic, what he did was he took his my knife.
Did he
Okay,
say
has my
knife?
name
Show
on
you,
it.
show you.
Has my name on it. Bless the chef. And what he did was, that's it.
So basically, act like you're swatting some flies or a roach,
That's
and
it.
just beat the crap out of it.
Yeah, that's it. Literally. If you look at it, it is completely down, almost minced down. He used the whole garlic where it wasn't already crushed, but he hit it and smoothed and passed it through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look
Did
at
you
that.
put a little salt on them?
Now you can.
Yeah, if you put a little salt on it, it actually gives you the gives you the traction of smearing it.
I think this cutting board's a little bit loose or whatever.
Yeah.
It's still smashed. You see how smashed it is?
Yeah, still smash
But he
it.
pulverized it. His thing, he had a heavy, really heavy knife to it. And pulverized it. Yeah. You want to try?
No.
I love this thing. Perfect. All right.
Alright, so there it goes. When you're feeling like you need to smash some things and you got this
Some of the
anxiety
anger.
inside of you, go ahead and just smash some garlic.
Some of the anger.
Just gonna get some of that anger out and smash
Nothing
some
wrong.
garlic. Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing
Y'all
wrong
go ahead
at
and
all.
continue to tap this screen share alive. My brother's left-handed, so.
She's all on my way right now.
Alright, so you need another bowl so we can flour up this. You want to use your this right here?
This one? Oh, for the flour?
Yeah.
No, actually, I actually bought this a long time ago. I never used it. For the fish,
Oh,
this is actually,
you're worse than I am.
I gotta love gadgets.
You are a gadget hoe.
Yes, I am. Because you put the flour in here,
Uh-huh.
all season, then you put your fish in here, you put your lid in, and it automatically separates it from the fish.
Gadget hoe.
Love
I'm
it.
sorry. We
I
are
can call it-
gadget. We are
call it what
gadget
you
hoe.
want.
Look, I'm one
Call it what
too.
you want.
I am one too. So
Yes.
you just look.
I understand.
Admitting that you have a problem is the first step.
Hey, I've had that thing for 3 years.
And
I've
you
never
haven't
used
used
it.
it?
No, I ain't frying nothing like that often.
Alright, so he doesn't use measurements. Now listen guys, I'm going to take all these recipes and post these recipes by Saturday or Sunday. I'll have them posted. So you will have the catfish recipe. You will also have the mashed potato recipe. The sauce to all of this, you will also have that recipe. And you will also have the garlic asparagus recipe.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna use my gas out.
that's
Just slide over. Let me give you my left hand. There we go.
That's 4 recipes right there. Alright. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this right here. Hey, how you doing? I want to take this. He doesn't have measurements, but I will go ahead and give you guys measurements when I do the recipe, okay? So I'm just going to pour some of this corn flour in here.
I love the measurements you just used.
He loves it. No measurements. He says just a little here, a little dash there. So on this, I've never used this. I use rice flour.
Potato?
Potato starch.
Potato starch is amazing. Go ahead and use it. Potato is amazing.
How much do you put in here?
Right enough? Yeah, a little bit. And it's actually really good to use for sauces. If you're trying to make like a regular, any kind of sauce, like a gravy or whatever, and you don't want that floury look, or you don't want it to dull the look of your sauce, by using potato starch, it does not dull it at all. It keeps the same color to it.
All right. So I'm gonna give you guys the measurements. Hold on, don't worry about the measurements. It will be in a recipe. You will see a photo of the fish, a photo of all of this, and I will make sure that you guys have the recipe, okay? I think I put about a cup of flour, a cup of cornmeal, and three-fourths of a cup of corn starch. What is that? Potato starch. Yeah. So I've gotten this close. You want to make sure you hear it snap, and now you just want to shake.
You want to put the seasoning in it?
Yeah, I am. I just got anxious to shake.
I understand. Use the blackening seasoning?
Right here, I got it.
Okay, yeah.
So we're gonna use this blackening seasoning, something he made.
Yeah.
So
Now, I didn't put cayenne pepper in the blackening seasoning because I don't want it spicy. Blackening seasoning is more to give that.
how much salt did you put in it?
There's a little bit of salt. It's like
So add more
so it's
salt.
like, yeah, I would add a little bit of salt. There's only about, it's normally equal parts everything when you're making this blackening seasoning. But with salt, you can actually put 2 parts salt. So two parts salt, and everything else is 1 part of everything else.
Without pepper, you put pepper in it?
Yeah, white pepper, black pepper.
No, I'm talking about now. Would you want to put
No,
pepper in it?
no.
All right. So this is a quart of salt. So this is what it looks like.
Now, what y'all don't see me on camera, I'm just washing dishes. So I always have soapy water on the
This
side.
is what we have right here. I'm looking at your camera. There you go.
Oh, appreciate it.
There we go.
There we go. Look at all the slices.
So now we're gonna shake it again. Now, do you put like so like the restaurant put buttermilk on their fish?
I do not.
Okay, good.
It is a waste of buttermilk.
Right. So do you use mustard?
You can use mustard as a binder. It doesn't really. So mustard doesn't really give you much flavor. It really,
Really?
doesn't. You never taste the mustard at all. You can use mustard as a binder. Other restaurants like Papa Do's, most people don't know, they just use water. They use salt water.
Really?
They use salt water. They dip it in salt water,
Uh-huh.
so it gives the fish a little bit of the saltiness, and it doesn't spoil the water.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you're using buttermilk out in the open, that buttermilk can only last for a certain period of time.
Right, buttermilk, I feel like it breaks down the
Yeah.
tissue of the meat. So, like, think about it. When you do buttermilk chicken, buttermilk is to actually break down the tendency of the tendons of the chicken, right?
Yeah.
So that breaks it down, makes it juicier and tender, right? With the fish, you don't want to do that. That you have soft fillets of fish. When you have those soft fillets of fish, you want that texture to be there when you bite into it. So you don't want to use buttermilk. I don't want to use buttermilk when I do my fish at all.
Because you're only, if you use buttermilk, you can only less than 5 minutes on fish.
Less than 5
Because if you're
minutes, yeah.
marinating it, it's almost gonna taste like air.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna break the fish down way
You
too much.
break
and
it
it's gonna-
smooth down.
It's gonna taste like air. Now, chicken,
Chicken, yes.
great for buttermilk.
Great for buttermilk. Yeah. Yeah. Would you use buttermilk on any other type of meats?
That is a great question. Not really. Not really. I think buttermilk is really good with chicken.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, not really. There's not really any other things.
So you wouldn't use buttermilk for lamb if you wanted to?
Yogurt.
Yogurt?
Yes.
Okay. Isn't that kind of the same premise? They're both
Kind of same, but I don't know. I just never really thought of using buttermilk.
same premise.
Yogurt.
Though.
Like when you buy buttermilk. So the only time I actually ever have buttermilk.
Come on over.
Yeah. Only time I actually ever have buttermilk is when I make butter.
Right?
So when I'm making my compound butter or I'm making butter from scratch, that little leftover liquid in there is buttermilk. So I only use it for chicken.
Okay.
I only like using buttermilk for chicken. There's not really much else I like to use it for.
So
Yogurt
if
is
I have
easy,
any
right? I like to
chef-
have multiple things.
Yeah. If I have any chef friends on here, if you have any suggestions on what we can use the buttermilk for besides just chicken, please by all means let us know. Let us know something. We're still, we're learning every day. We're learning every day. I'm trying to change the amount of gifts I have on here. Don't worry about the target, y'all. Just go ahead and give. Just go ahead and give. Y'all go ahead and type the screen share live. I'm not gonna ask anybody about subscribing at the moment right now. I'm still giving out recipes. I'm doing it on my own. Just something that I feel like you guys deserve. Just for being a part of me and a part of my family. Thank you so much for.
She's been wanting to get on live for a while.
I've been wanting to get on live for a while, but I told my brother today. I was like, was it today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
I told my brother yesterday. I felt kind of ashamed. You gonna show the shrimp?
Yeah. Well, right now I'm just gonna. We've already had it peeled and deveined. You can buy the peeled and deveined one, but I'm like to rinse this off with just a little bit.
Get some of that fishy flavor off of it.
People be using their hands in there sometimes. You don't know what they're using it all the time. So. I know it's gonna fry, it's gonna heat up.
No.
I don't care what you say.
No.
Passing bacteria. Listen, I have bleach water over here.
Yes, he has bleach water over
I
here.
will clean. Y'all worried about cleaning.
No, I was just telling my brother the other day, I said, I really want to go live again, but I kind of had this feeling of shame on me because I was like, I felt shameful for the fact of the way you guys saw me act or react to the situation and culture. So I'm back. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to come back, But my brother was like, what's the better way of doing this on your birthday? You're gonna go live. He's been pushing me. I give him that. He's been pushing me to go live. And to stay relevant and active. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Don't forget my camera.
Don't forget his camera. Thank you. Hi.
All right, so here's some more blackening seasoning. We're gonna actually blacken this blackened seasoning right on top of it. There we go. And we're gonna add a good amount of blackened seasoning on here. Let it go. There we go. And why this is, we're gonna let this marinate for a little bit. And right now, I'm just gonna season it, and I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. Let it sit. When we're ready to cook this, we're not gonna fry this, right?
No.
We're gonna fry it? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna grill this up, and then once we are pretty much close to finished, we'll grill this up and then put it right on top.
Nice garlic butter.
Well, but we're just gonna put this put it over the fish,
Oh, okay.
and then add the sauce over top of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's good.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get you your fish ready again. So we have a couple of fillets right here. This is a grocery store we went to. Love the store, not gonna tell you whose store it is. major grocery store here in Houston, Texas.
I'm gonna tell you. Oh, you can't say it?
Yeah, you can.
HEB, if you know anybody in HEB or the management or whatever, we like sponsors. We can do a sponsor. HEB, love it. All right, so Lisa, watch out. I'm gonna show them
The potatoes?
potatoes right now.
Alright, so he's coming over with potatoes.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. All right, so if we look at the potatoes right now, they're pretty much done, but literally 4 tender right through. So with this, I'm gonna take half of this water out, and I'm gonna leave some of the water in, but more, a little bit more than half of the water out, and then we're gonna add everything to it, okay? Oh, they can't see me.
No, they can't.
You're fine. Good. Because you'll have a bottom layer in there of that water.
So it's gonna have a little moisture in there.
Keep the moisture in there, yeah. So I like to add a good amount of butter.
Good butter. Now this right here is some butter. Let me tell you about this butter right here. Oh Lord, this butter is some good butter. This is a European butter. Like this is like 80% butter fat. 82% butter fat. Look at this butter. Like, Okay, here you go.
All right, so we're gonna put a little more. Now, if you added,
What do you have the better than bouillon for?
this was, I just bought some, I needed it.
Okay.
Just needed it for the house. So I'm actually gonna cut it up in cubes to make it easier. But we're gonna use a little more than half.
Okay.
Anytime you actually go to like a fine dining restaurant or whatever, and you're having, it's a lot of butter in there.
It is.
A lot of butter. So if you're thinking this is a little too little, I'm telling you, they probably put more.
Yeah. And remember, your buttermilk is what? Butterfat.
That's it. There we go. Now, if you want to make this without lumps, you would actually use a ricer, or you would use a screen. A screen where they use a ricer and then they screen it through, so it gets rid of all the lumps.
Right.
I actually love old school mashed potatoes where they had lumps in them.
I love the way it's just coming together like that. You see how it's just coming together? That extra liquid that he left at the bottom of this was actually really good.
Yeah. You already have the salt in there already.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about any of that. It's already there. Now the beautiful thing is now I can, this is going to dry out with all this
Moisture.
moisture. You see the moisture is coming out of it right now. We're going to add a little bit of heavy whipping cream in here. And we want to add white pepper into there
Yes.
also. And then we're going to check on our garlic in just a second also. The garlic should be done too. You know, just watch a movie? You know, I have all types in there. There's Prime, there's Netflix, there's all kinds of stuff.
Don't you need
Alright,
money
so
for Prime?
I've gotten all the fish in the bowl right here. We didn't rinse these off real quick. But this is the catfish fillets that he got. Some nice catfish fillets we have here. We're gonna go ahead and rinse these off real quick.
You want to switch?
Yeah.
All right, so the garlic. Look at that roasted garlic. Pretty much done right here. It's already right there. Now, Don't grab this. This is extremely hot, so give it some time. Let it sit for a second, because if you try to squeeze it right now, you're gonna hurt your fingers.
Hold your jets.
Yeah, hold your jets, hold your jets. Keep it in there, keep it on the floor, give it a little second.
Alright, so I rinsed off the fish. Now I'm rinsing off my hand. Alright. So, I season my fish. What do you do?
I do too. I like to season the fish beforehand, season the flour, season it. A little
So,
flavor in there.
so do you want to use your blackened or you want to use the Old Bay? Or both?
Use both.
Alright, so I'm gonna use this Old Bay. Alright, I love a good Old Bay.
And if you want to taste the seasoning, so see if it has enough salt to it. A little water, your finger.